Welcome to Street Scene, and today we start a new chapter in our street scene history. After 17 years being on the road, now we're going to do collections. And today we're going to be at Mark Firth's house filming his 10 cars that he has. And I'm really looking forward to this one, and it's going to be a great season we got coming up here. So not much to say here, I'm excited to go look at the cars. So let's go inside and check them out. Here we go. Today we have Mark Firth from Mahoning Valley, and we're in his big, beautiful garage and his big collection. How many cars you got?
10 cars.
10 cars.
10 cars.
How long have you been collecting them now?
Since 1975.
Okay, 75.
Yeah.
Right about that.
So that's
Right out of
50
high
years.
school. Yeah. What was your first one?
First car I bought was in 1969. First car that I have now, or
Your first collector car?
1969 Chevelle 396 that I bought new off the showroom floor at Parker Chevrolet, which is now Stadium.
Okay. Still have it?
No,
No? Got rid of it?
do not have that car now.
No, you wish you do have. You wish you still did have it though. Right?
For nostalgia's sake, probably, but value-wise, no.
No, they're up there in price right now.
Yes.
They're really up there. What's your most sentimental car?
Probably the 70 Chevelle I presently own.
Okay.
Mainly because I started out with Chevelles, and it's worth a considerable amount of money now, the particular one I have. And they're all nostalgia to a point.
All right.
Because that's when I grew up.
All right. A lot of people like them because, my dad had one, or my wife and I got married, and then, we had this car.
My dad had an influence on the hobby, but he had 3 kids, and he was the only one working, so he couldn't pursue his end of it.
Sure.
So I made up for it.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yeah, when I was growing up married with the kids and everything, the same thing. I had to put everything on hold.
Right.
Then all of a sudden the kids got to be like high school age and all that, and I go, okay, I think it's time to get something. We'll do a little starter. I ended up with a '71 Ford and convertible, so that was my starter car. So.
Yeah, I graduated in '69, so been doing it a while.
Yeah. How do you decide which car to add to your collection? You have special things you look for?
Lately I've been trying to buy stuff that is not as common as what most people collect. I like oddball stuff.
That's what this whole show's about, oddball stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the same cars, but...
Like I have a couple American Motors cars. I have a Studebaker, an Anglia. So these are all cars that are not normally collected. Most people like the Camaros and the Chevelles.
And the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs.
Yeah.
And I have a Camaro and Chevelle, so we've got that base covered.
Right. And you have how many cars?
10.
10 cars. Yeah, that's a good collection.
10 cars.
Do you restore your cars yourself or work with specialists?
No, I do everything myself except for the interiors on the street rods, or the muscle cars, they'll reupholster the seats and stuff like that. But do the paint work, do the prep work, assembly, disassembly, reconditioning. I do pretty much all of it. Wiring.
You got a regular workshop in here too,
Yeah,
I see.
it's a full shop that can do. I've built 6 cars here.
Aye.
So.
Who does your interiors for you?
Portage Trim in Ravenna, Ohio. And they're a custom upholsterer, and they do pretty well.
What was your biggest restoration challenge?
Probably my Studebaker, which is directly behind us. I was working a lot of overtime, but it took me 12 years to build the car, so almost burnt me out.
Like part-wise or money-wise or both?
difficulty-wise.
Okay.
It was just a difficult car to build because you had to used most of the frame, but you had to replace some of the frame, and it has all different newer components in it. It was a wiring nightmare, so it took a while. It took a while.
Turned out nice, though.
Yeah, thank you.
How long have you had that one?
I bought that in '96.
Okay.
96.
It was stock then?
Yes.
Okay.
A
guys.
a drivable car.
Yeah. A lot of guys, hot rod those for some reason. They're just a good-looking body.
They're different.
Yeah, they definitely are
They're
different.
My wife hates it.
Why? Because of the looks?
Yeah, she does. She just doesn't like it.
Well, you can't please everybody.
You know what? She told me when I first got it, the first thing she wanted me to buy for the car was a car cover.
Oh, it's not that ugly.
Well, that's the way she thought. That's true. That's true.
Oh, jeez. That's good. That's a good one. Hey, do you drive your cars often, or do you keep them mostly for show?
I drive them when I can, but when you have that many, it's hard to drive them on a consistent basis. And then when they came out with the mid-engine Corvette, I bought a 20, and now I've got a 23 Z06, and it's the most fantastic car I've ever had, so I'd rather drive it. So the other ones suffer because I don't get to drive them as much.
Right.
But I do drive everything during the summer.
It's good to drive them. They say
Yeah, you can't let them sit.
You let them sit, that does more damage than anything.
You can't let them sit. So.
Right.
So.
Have you ever raced your cars or your
No.
cars?
No, I never raced anything. I liked watching drag racing. Never raced anything because I don't want to break stuff.
Who or what inspired you for your passion for car collecting?
Like I say, probably my dad, which is pretty common with a lot of people. But he couldn't pursue the hobby because he was the only one working, and he had three kids. So wasn't a lot of money left over for him to have a hobby with cars. But he had nice cars,
Right.
And when Quaker City Dragway opened in the late 50s, we used to go out there, him and I, and watch the races. So that stirred some interest there too.
See, my dad, my dad was never into cars, and it was my brother got me into it. My older brother, and he's got me into it. He used to race the cars, and I used to help him out. I was a little kid at the time, and he needed somebody around to help him out, and I was the guy for him,
It's always somebody that'll influence you.
Yeah, okay. Couple more here, Mark. How do you see the future of car collecting with electric vehicles becoming popular?
I don't know that electric vehicles will have too much of an impact on the car hobby, but what will have an impact is the people that are interested in these cars, like myself, are getting older.
That's for sure.
So I think the interest is going to decline. The pricing on the average collector car will probably come down. The rare cars will always be worth money. But I think as the people die off, there's going to be less interest because the younger people are not that interested in this type hobby.
Because they didn't grow up with it. That's
correct.
The big
A lot of it's, most of it's nostalgia. Because most of my cars are 60s and 70s.
Right.
So, and that's when I grew up. So, I think the hobby will survive. I just don't think it's going to be as big as it is right now. And I even noticed that at some of the car shows and cruises we go to, there's not as many cars there.
Right.
It's dwindling a little bit. So.
I just got back from the Hershey Fall meet, and it seems like I go every year, and it seems like every year it's getting smaller and smaller, and the guys are getting older and older. There's more guys on those little electric carts every year, So.
It's not a young person's hobby anymore.
No.
So I think it's going to dwindle somewhat. Somewhat.
Sure, and the prices will go down.
Prices will go down because there'll be a pretty good supply of used muscle cars out there. And I don't think people that have kids that have the collections are that interested in taking over the collection.
Yeah, like some of these kids fall into it from the estate, you know, and they just want to get rid of it.
They just want to get rid of it.
How much money can I get for it? You know, I'll take it. Okay.
I agree with that totally.
Yeah.
I agree with that totally.
It's happening more and
There's
more.
exceptions to the rule.
Sure.
There'll be people that'll have kids that are interested in their collections and their cars, but for the most part, I think it's going to start to dwindle down. It already has.
Sure.
It already has.
Sure it has, yep. Okay, final question for you. What advice would you give someone who wants to start collecting?
It depends on how knowledgeable you are. You have to watch what you buy now. If there are ways to get collector cars now with a reasonable amount of money, especially like we just talked about, they're going to be coming down somewhat. Just do what I did, dig in and learn how to do stuff yourself, which will save you money. And thankfully now YouTube and there's a lot of resources out there to help you along.
Not like the old days.
No,
huh?
not like the old. Not
You had
like
to
the
get the
old
big
days.
books and go
You
through
had to
them
know
and everything.
people. You had to have
Yeah.
service manuals,
Sure.
which I have on the older cars. Now everybody, you can find out pretty much what you need to know online. So
And it's not cheap either.
no.
Yeah, that's what I always
No.
like to tell people. If you're going to get into this hobby, it's not cheap. Don't expect it to be cheap.
It can be somewhat lower cost, but you're not going to get your most valuable cars that way.
Right,
They're still going to retain high prices,
right.
I think.
And also, if you're married, you got to be a big liar.
Well, yeah, you got,
It's $100 part. Oh,
You gotta have
sorry,
your-
dear,
you-
that was only $50.
you got to have the support of the other half,
Oh yeah, big time.
which
big
I
time.
have. I have had.
Good, good.
She has never said anything, so
That's a good thing.
that's a good thing.
When I was married, my late wife, I always told her, I never told her the correct prices. It made it a little easier.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. All right, Mark. Hey, thanks. Let's. I know I've got 10 cars. Let's go check them out.
Sure.
Okay, well, first car we're going to do from Mark's collection is the 2023 Z06 Corvette, a red Corvette. I got a buddy who said there's no Corvettes unless they're red. It's not a good Corvette unless it's red.
I would have to agree with that.
What color is this one?
It's called Torch Red,
Uh-huh.
and it's a color that's been around for quite a few years.
Mm-hmm. Out here in the sun, it almost looks orange too, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but it's red. Remember the old ones? They said they were red, but they were orange. Believe it or not. So what's so special about this one, Mark?
Well, this is an upgraded version from the standard model. It's a Z06, which means it was a lot more money
Of course.
and a lot more horsepower. It's 670 horsepower. And they have since come out with the ZR1, which is even more horsepower, but it's too much money. And
Oh, they're getting up there right now in the price.
this is plenty enough car for me. Fantastic car.
When they first come out like this style, they were pretty affordable. Like
Correct.
A lot of the older guys buy them. They've wanted a Corvette all their lives. Now, they've got some money set aside. They said, I'm going to go out and get a Corvette, and they can get one for heck as low as what, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000.
When they first came out in 20, they were $60,000
Yeah,
for its regular Stingray.
just a plain Jane, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which was still a heck of a car.
Sure, heck yeah.
Heck of a car.
Yeah, the more you get in it, the more it's going to cost you. And this one's got the Z06 engine in it, which roars. just pull it out of the garage and go, whoa! That's all stock?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an exotic type motor that a lot of the foreign car companies have, they gravitate towards exotic stuff. But for the money, this is quite a value.
I've seen them now up to, what, $190,000, the newer ones?
Yeah, they came out
special-
with the ZR1, and it's going to be 210,
210? Okay.
212,
Wow.
which is getting up there.
Hopefully they don't make a lot of them. They probably won't make a lot of them for that much money.
No, I wouldn't think.
Uh-huh.
But they do seem to have a lot of buyers waiting. So we will see.
It's unreal, this market anymore. It's like everybody goes, boy, that's a lot of money, but everyone is sold. You know, everyone, they wouldn't build them if they couldn't sell them. You know, and
it's been a success for GM on this.
Mm-hmm. And they're doing an electric one now too, aren't they?
It's partial electric.
Partial, hybrid then.
Hybrid.
Mm-hmm. That's the way the Ferraris are too. They're partial. Some of the Ferraris are partial.
It's got a 150 horsepower motor in the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the E-Ray, and that is a step down from this car.
Mm-hmm.
This is a track-oriented car.
Be nice to get it on the track.
Yeah.
It would be nice to get. You ever been to Middle Ohio?
I've been there.
That'd be so much fun to put that on the
I've
track there. Yeah, that's a heck of a track. Okay, one of my favorite questions, since we got a good fast car here, how fast have you had it?
Just a little over 100. You know,
no, that's nuts. That's idling.
Yeah, but I'm literally afraid of getting picked up going too fast.
What's it rated?
Speed-wise?
Speed-wise.
190.
190?
Yeah, 190.
That's a little fast for me. A little bit too fast.
And I would think if you get picked up going too fast around here, it's going to be a real problem.
Uh-huh.
Real problem.
I had a buddy who was a state cop, and he had no problem with it. He'd borrow his friends' Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and he's 190, 200 miles an hour on them. I said, you're crazy. Yeah. Let's go into Mark's second car here of our interview. This is a 68 AMX.
Correct.
What do we have under the hood? 390?
We have a 390. It's a stock motor that came in them. You could get 3 different motors, but this was the largest one, 390.
This is the first year model.
Correct. It was a half-year model. A 68 and a 69 looks identical. 70, they changed them a little bit, but they were still a 2-seat car.
I remember growing up, they used to race these things too.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of the guy who drove these.
There was a guy in Salem that drove them, Ray Winery. His name was Wino, called him Wino.
Okay.
He held some national records. So.
This is what, a 3-year model here? This is the first year of 3 years?
Yes.
Okay. This is the AMX. It's a, who made this? American Motors.
American Motors.
American Motors, which is no longer American Motors.
And it was a big step up for American Motors because they had mostly grocery getters. So.
Right. Yeah, these come in different, what colors, what color is this?
I'm not exactly sure what they called it,
Didn't they
to be
call it
honest
big
with
bad
you.
red or something? Big
Well,
bad
they had
orange?
some big bad colors. There was a big bad orange, green, and red.
Oh, this isn't a
But
big bad one?
this isn't one of them.
Oh, okay.
Because those cars had color, the bumpers were the same color as the car.
Oh, okay. They did that way back then too, huh?
Yeah. This has got what they call a Go package on it, which was front disc brakes, positive traction, and then 390.
Does this thing move pretty good?
Yeah, good enough. It's not as fast as some, but it's respectable.
How many horsepower are we talking?
They only claim 315.
315. Okay,
So.
which is good. It's not a very heavy car either. Probably
No,
about 25.
short wheelbase car.
Yeah. No back seat.
No back
The
seat.
AMXs didn't come with back
No.
seats, right?
No. Other than the Corvette, they were the only 2-seat car in America at the time.
Oh, okay. These are kind of different. You don't see these too often anymore, and I think a lot of them rusted to death.
Parts are hard to get for these if you're restoring one. I did not restore this car. I bought it pretty much the way it is and did a certain amount of work to it, but the way you see it is the way I kind of got this one.
How long have you owned her?
Since 2014.
You drive it all the time?
When I can, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good driving car. It's a comfortable car.
That's pretty. I like it. They're just a nice style and everything. I noticed they had like after what was it, 70? they had like prototypes of them, AMX.
And AMX 3, yeah.
I was
Never
looking
made
at-
production. They made like 3 or 4 of them.
And then after,
But by then, American Motors was on its way down, so,
Right.
so they didn't want to spend the money on that.
what was I seeing? I saw one at the show this past week. A 74 is like completely different.
Yes.
It's a 74.
Yes.
Yeah. Boy, they really messed it up. It was a guy had a really nice car and everything. Don't get me wrong, but it was just this is a nice body style. You think they would have worked off of this, but they really didn't. Yeah. Let's get into the next one. We got a 32 Ford Highboy,
Correct.
right? And you did this all yourself.
Yes.
What did you do to it?
Basically gathered everything that needed to be gathered for parts-wise and actually assembled it, made sure everything fit, prepped it for paint, did the painting on it. There's not an original, this is a fiberglass body car, so there's not an original part on this car. The interior was done at Portage Trim in Ravenna. And it's pretty much a hot rod. It's got an actual quick change rear end in it. It's a crate motor from Chevrolet, a ZZ4 motor.
How about the frame and everything?
The frame is a special frame that came from California from a place called Hot Rods and Custom Stuff, and it makes the car look like it's a low boy, but
That's Highboy.
it's a high boy, but it sits low because of the frame.
Tell me, some people haven't seen it before. I've always talked about the Highboy and low boy. What's the difference between the Highboy and the low boy?
Well, a high boy sits on top of the frame rails,
Okay.
and a low boy normally they channel it so that the size of the car, so the frame sits up inside the body, which gets it lower, but then that takes away a lot of your room inside the car for
Oh,
your
I see.
feet and stuff like that.
So the frame here makes it look like a
Makes it
low
look
boy,
like a low
but
boy,
it's a high boy.
which I paid dearly for that to get that look. Because a regular 32 frame comes straight out, and this one dips down in the middle.
So when did you start on this one?
Started this one in 2010 and finished it I started it in 2013 and finished it in 2016. It's hard to keep track of.
How about parts for this? Can you get the parts for it?
Yes, they make pretty much anything for this. Since it's a 32 Ford and it's a popular style, the aftermarket really stepped up and provides a lot of sheet metal when you have sheet metal, parts, kits to make things work. And it's not easy, but it's doable.
You painted it yourself?
Yes.
What kind of paint you got on here?
It's base coat, clear coat.
Nice. You did a nice job. You did it right in here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Right over where the next car is.
And I don't see any paint anywhere else. All over the place.
It made a little bit of a mess, but it was able to be cleaned up.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. See, nice to drive.
No, it's a real rough riding car. It's the roughest riding car I have, and it's an ordeal sometimes. But I'm older now,
All right.
and it's actually made for a shorter person. But it's fun to drive. Just don't drive it as much as I should.
All right. You get a lot of looks out of these. These are
Yeah.
lookers. These are lookers. You get these down on the road, people.
And it's loud.
Definitely.
It's got a electric cutout exhaust on it to even make it
okay.
louder.
Okay.
But it's loud. So it's not anything you're going to drive too far.
All right. Take it down a local show or something like
Yes,
that.
it's a local car.
Yeah. Good. Looks great.
Local car.
Looks good. Looks good. What made you want to do one of these?
Well, I've always liked hot rods, and I've had a bunch of them over the years. Just wanted another hot rod. And
This is like the ultimate of hot rods, though, you know?
Yeah, it is.
The
32, 33, 34s are
Right.
probably the most popular.
Is there much difference between the 2 and the 4? 32?
Yes. I would have built a 33, 34 if I realized there was more room on the interior.
Okay.
Because it would have been better for me being over 6 foot tall. But it is what it is, and it's fine.
This would fit me just right.
Yeah, it
I'm
would.
a shorter guy.
It would. It would.
Next one in Mark's collection is a 37 Ford Tudor. It's not a two-door. It's a two-door, but it's T-U-T-O-R.
That's correct.
Yeah. And you got this one pretty much stock, huh?
Yes, when I bought it, it was a drive it home in stock condition from Michigan.
And that was when?
1988.
Oh, so you've had this quite a while then.
Yes.
And you went nuts on it then, huh? Made it a
First
rod.
street rod I built. So it's got some nostalgic value in that part.
Looks really nice though. And is this the same paint job you had from the beginning?
Yes.
Okay.
And it needs repainted, but
What's on it now?
lacquer.
Lacquer?
Lacquer
Okay.
paint. So
Lacquer lasts forever. Lasts forever. What did you do to her?
it's been chopped 4 inches, which I did not do. I took it to Cincinnati and had a guy named Larry Kramer do it that was good at chopping 49 mercuries and that. He chopped it. I could have cut the roof off, but I don't know if I could have got it back on correctly.
That's a lot to do. You know, I watch those guys do it.
It's a big project.
Sure, it's like a science how they do everything. And
So, because as you bring the roof down, it stretches. You have to fill it in. And it's got a Corvette tune port fuel injected motor in it, Corvette rear end, air conditioning, power windows, and it's a good driving car.
this one looks pretty comfortable.
It's a long wheelbase car, so it's like driving a modern car.
You drive it often?
As often as I can, but not enough.
Right,
Not
right.
enough. At least every summer.
This isn't one of your favorites then?
No.
No, what's one of your oldest ones in your collection,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Very nice. What color is this?
And it's a 80 Corvette red. A little different red than my other Corvette. It's a Corvette color.
All right. This one looks like a lot of fun.
It's got a Mustang 2 front suspension.
Okay, Mark, you told me you painted this in lacquer. How does lacquer work? How do you put it down and get it prepped and everything?
Well, lacquer was the system they used before base coat, clear coat, and the primers were not as good back then either. So they didn't hold up as well. This paint job has not held up as well as a base coat, clear coat. The modern base coat, clear coat use epoxy primers, and they hold up extremely well. But that's why lacquer went away, because it didn't really hold up.
But that was better than enamel, though, right? When,
Yes.
when someone got a
Oh,
lacquer
yes.
paint job, it was like, ooh, lacquer, you know?
Yes, enamel was like a one-shot deal.
Right.
And you could still sand and buff it, but lacquer always seemed like a better option at the time. So,
It seems like it's holding up okay. Okay.
yeah, good enough.
Yeah, good enough, right.
Good enough. We're not painting it again.
Right. Okay, Mark, hey, we're on car number 5, halfway through the collection, and we have a 73 Pontiac Firebird
Formula
400. How long have you had this one?
This is the newest car I've acquired. It's a next project car. I've only had it 2 months. 2 months.
It's a nice car. What are you going to do with it?
Well, we're going to put a new LS crate motor in it, which is 500 horsepower. New overdrive transmission, We're going to put air conditioning in it and completely resto mod it. Not going to do the suspension because it's pretty good as is.
There's some purists out there that are going to start sticking needles in the door.
Yeah, I'm a purist myself on muscle cars, but this is something I've never done before, and we're going to give it a shot.
How about when you do that, what do you have to do?
Well, you have to have certain motor mounts that go in the car, because the motor mounts on the older car, the older engine and the newer engine are not the same. So they make all this stuff. They've been putting LS engines in cars for 25 years, so they got it pretty sorted out. But you have to put a whole new wiring harness in for the electronic or the fuel injection part, computer. Same with the transmission. The computer controls the transmission. And it's
The suspension and all that, how's that work?
the suspension on this car is fine.
You don't have to mess with it?
I'm not going to mess with it at this point. I'm going to put the air in.
Different rear end too then, right?
No, we'll leave the same rear.
Oh, it'll work?
It'll work.
Okay. With
Yeah.
all that horsepower, and this one
Yeah.
has probably, what, 300 horsepower? And,
Yeah.
and you're going with an LS? and that's
It'll
what-
still work because we're not going to drag the car, go to the drag strip or anything.
Right.
And we have to put a set of different gauges in it because the old style gauges will not communicate with the modern computer to run the motor or the transmission. So it's going to be a major project, but
New exhaust and all that?
the exhaust will say this. Yeah, manifolds will be changed, but the back half of the exhaust system will probably remain. It's fairly decent. So we're going to do a lot, but we're not going to do any more than we have to.
So you always got some kind of project going on in here, huh?
Yeah, this is the first one in 5 years, and
Yeah.
I healed up a little bit and had the motivation to do this. And I'm sure this is going to probably be my last one, because money-wise, it's still a lot of money to do these. And I'm getting older.
So what is this going to do with the value of the car now? Say this car, you got, I don't know, 40 grand in the car, okay? And you put the LS in it, the new transmission, and update everything. What do you think it'll do to the car? The
It'll
price?
definitely make it worth more money, because that is the hot trend right now.
Sure.
Resto mod at the auctions, resto mod cars bring considerably a lot more money, as long as they're sorted out. But yeah, it'll increase the value. Not from a purist standpoint,
Right.
but this car was never going to be worth a lot of money in pure stock form anyhow.
Right. A lot of people like that old style look, the old school
Right.
look, and with the modern technology, heck, you can drive this anywhere.
Right.
Once you put that engine in it and everything, and the tranny. I had thoughts about doing that with my '69 Firebird, and I go, it'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure though yet.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either, but we're gonna try.
That'll be nice. Anything else? Paint on is really good and everything.
Paint's good on, the interior's perfect.
Yeah.
Suspension is good, all the bushings and everything underneath is good. So I'm really not going to change anything there because I think it's okay. But some of the car's going to have to come apart. The hood's going to have to come off. Some of the interior, the seats, dash will have to come out. And there's a fair amount of work to do.
This is the style that we used to see on the TV show, the Rockford Files, right?
Yes.
He had but he didn't have the 400. I don't think this was a 400. It was a
Yes, I
milder one.
remember that show.
Yeah, it was gold or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's what made this one real popular.
And I wanted something other than a Trans Am. Formula has this fiberglass hood.
Right.
So I tried to wanted something a little different.
The thing, the Trans Ams are pulling in big bucks. You know
Yeah.
that they're pulling in big bucks right
And
now.
they are. They're a popular car too.
Sure. Are those open? The scoops open on
Yeah,
these?
they're functional.
They're functional.
They go back to the air cleaner.
Yeah, mine don't. Mine aren't open. Looks good. Looks good, Mark. How about gonna move on to the number 6?
Absolutely.
Okay. standing in front of car number 6 of Mark's collection here, a 1950 Studebaker Commander Starlight. Is that what it is?
Correct.
Starlight?
Coupe.
Coupe. Okay. Beautiful car. Pretty looking car. Very odd.
Odd looking.
Odd looking car, yeah.
Which is why we bought the car.
Did you buy it like this?
No. We completely rebuilt this one, ground up, body off the frame, and it took me like 12 years to build the car. It's a difficult car to build. And motivation was there. I finally got it finished, but it was all stock driving car when I got it.
What color was it?
Dark green.
Dark green.
Dark
okay.
green.
Yeah, these weren't the flashiest cars in the world, but people love to customize them. And, what did you do to her?
It's got a frame section on the front.
Okay.
From the firewall forward to accommodate a Mustang 2 suspension. The rear end's a 9-inch Ford. It was custom cut widthwise by Curie Enterprises. A lot of body work. The rear fenders used to be bolted on, now they're welded on, finished off.
They cleaned it up pretty nice though, the way you did
Cleaned
that.
it up,
Yeah.
but basically the car looks like it did when I got it, except you always lose the front bumper on a Studebaker because they stuck out real far and they were ugly. It's pretty ugly.
You kept up with the rest of the appearance on the car.
Yeah.
So I remember, Mark, back in, what was it, 2011, I interviewed you. It was what, Quaker Steak and Lube in
That's
Austin
correct.
Town, yeah.
That's correct.
We had you once before with this, and you guys can go back that far, but Greg had to remind me about this, but we've interviewed so many people, and then after I saw the car, I said, that's it. You know?
I know you made a big deal about the propeller.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. What, is that something that Studebaker offered, or was it?
No, that was an aftermarket item that they sold at auto stores and that because they used to put them on these and Crosley's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got about the same.
Yeah, anything that had like a bullet front end on it. But it's an attention getter.
Sure it is.
Attention getter.
Sure it is. So this isn't really a chick magnet of a car.
Far from it.
Far from it. And your wife, tell me about your wife with this car.
When I first got it, she does not really like the car. And when I first got it, she told me the first thing she wanted me to buy for the car was a car cover. So that sort of set the stage for that. She still doesn't like it, but
she just wants you to keep it covered all the time. It's not that bad. It's pretty decent.
Well, it gets a lot of attention.
Sure it does.
So it kind of proves her wrong on that.
Really?
But she still doesn't like it, which is okay. Which is okay.
She ever driving it?
No.
She doesn't want to stand near it, huh? Oh, geez. That's a good one. How about the interior right there?
Interior was done by Portage Trim again. It's got the stock seat in it. I upgraded to electronic gauges from Dakota Digital. I actually had to send them the instrument pods, and they retrofitted their gauges to that. And it's got a tune port fuel injection unit on it from an 89 IROC Camaro. And that has a 700 R4 transmission behind it. I bought an 89 IROC Camaro, drove it 2 years, and then took the motor and transmission out, put it in this, sold the rest of the car.
This looks like a heavy car. Is it very heavy?
I don't know. It's a pretty long wheelbase car. It rides pretty good, but it's probably heavy. Probably.
1950 Studebaker Commander. Looks good, Mark. I'm sorry. I'll tell your wife. I think it's a good-looking car. It's not a chick magnet, really. You're not going to pull up to a girl and say, "Hey, you want to come for a ride?" They'll run, right? But it's very unusual. That's what makes it, you know.
That's the reason I bought it.
Sure. Mark, car number 7, a '69 Rambler or Scrambler, huh?
That was the nickname they gave him.
Because it was what, SC.
SC,
And
correct.
it just went the whole way with Scrambler.
SC stood for, in their eyes, supercar.
Uh-huh. It's a 390. How many horsepower does this thing have?
It's about 315, 325. I think they rated them lower than what they actually were.
You are definitely into the oddball cars. You very seldom have we seen these on the road. We've seen a couple. Maybe yours was one of them before, but this is something you don't see too often. Are they holding up well in the market?
Yeah, they're holding up pretty good. They only made 1,215 of these, and you can't fake them because it's in the serial number and that. So
you're talking 1,215 with this paint scheme.
Correct. There was two paint schemes.
Okay.
This one, and they had a little subdued one where the red wasn't on the side. But they all had that hood scoop on them. All 1,215 were identical.
This is a Hearst, right? The Hearst got involved with this.
They went in collaboration with Hearst Company, and Hearst verified that they, were part of the package.
I'm surprised they don't have the gold color on here like the Hearst does, this is an odd car. It's all flashy and everything. All of a sudden, you look in the interior and you go, whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty much a taxi cab type interior.
It is. I'm like, holy
But all 1,215 were identically optioned out, and there were no options on this car. You couldn't even get a radio.
So this is basically a drag strip car.
Yeah, they built it as a last hurrah for this body style, which is the Rambler American body style.
It's not lighter or anything, is it? Like body-wise, panel-wise?
No. But they did make this version in this body style because it was smaller.
I've seen these guys race these cars too on the track.
Yeah, their big advertising during that period was that you could buy this car off the showroom and go 13.1 in a quarter mile, which was respectable for the time.
What was the sticker for this,
$2,900.
Oh, jeez. Back in '69. Wow. $2,900. Can't get much for that anymore. Get a couple options for that.
Can't even hardly buy parts for that.
Ooh, heck no.
But it came with all the headrests, red, white, and blue. The striping is all original, the mirrors. Blue wheels. I mean, it's an oddball.
It's the real deal, though. What's really odd is the interior. I'm just like, why didn't they follow through with that red, white, and blue interior?
Yeah, the only thing they did was on the headrest.
Yeah, just on the headrest. I guess that's the Rambler way of doing things back then. Or
And
the
by
Motors way.
the way, this is my wife's favorite car.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She likes it. She calls it the race car.
Well, it is really.
But I bought this car basically done. I did some things to it, but these cars are too hard to find parts for, so we bought one already done.
How long have you owned her now?
I bought this in 2017, and the guy was selling it. He needed money because he was buying a new Demon when they first came out. So he needed some money. Went and looked at it over by New York City and ended up buying it.
You drive it home or tow it home?
No, I had it shipped home.
Oh, you had it shipped
in
home?
a closed trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got 2 4-barrels on it, so it's I'm not driving it home from there.
So the engine's special and everything in it and everything, so cam and built up pretty good.
Yeah, the motor has an induction unit on it that was only available across the counter. It was a race manifold. Didn't come that way from the factory, but it is an American Motors setup.
All right.
It was called a Group 19 parts assembly. And
So is that engine all American Motors then?
Yes.
It's all American
Yes.
Motors? Okay. Because they were messed around with them about later on with different motors and.
No, it's all American Motors. Same motor as my AMX has in it, really.
She's pretty cherry. She's pretty cherry for this.
It's a decent car.
It's not original paint, no?
No, I think it's been repainted.
They did a nice job on it, whoever did it, if they did.
And I think it's probably base coat, clear coat. But no, it's not the original paint.
She run pretty good?
It runs good. It's loud. And it's 4-speed. They were all 4 speeds. It's kind of a handful to drive, but it's fun. It's not a car I drive all the time, but when I do, it's fun.
Well, she's a looker, I'll tell you that. So this is your wife's favorite, again, next to your wife's.
Correct. Correct.
Next to the one you got to put a cover on. Now we're standing in front of a 51 Ford English Anglia, right?
Correct.
That's where they produced these in England. And a lot of guys loved these cars back then. They used to drag race them because they're just a small car, a light car, and a cheap car, right? Back
Correct.
then. And they put big motors in them, and they really did a job on this. And it's another different type of looking car, you know? How often do you see Anglias on the road?
Very small wheelbase. It's only 90 inches from center of the back wheel to the center of the front, which is very short. So I wouldn't want to drag race them.
But they did them. And how long have you had this one here, Mark?
I built this car from 17 to 20. So I've had it since 17.
What'd you do to her?
It was a body off the frame. In fact, I put a complete new frame under it, made by a company called Fat Man Enterprises. Mustang 2 front, coilovers all the way around. It's got Ford 9-inch rear in the back. Front disc brakes, rear drum brakes. Everything's been fully changed though. 350 ZZ4 motor in it, crate motor.
So you're talking this thing was pretty much stock when you got it?
Yes, in fact, most of the interior was not even there.
That's
it was a body I bought out of Alliance, Ohio, and body was perfect. There was not one bit of rust in it.
This is a beautiful interior. Who did that for you?
Portage Trim did that one also.
That's really nice. They do really good work. Really good work up there. And they're not cheap either, right?
No, they're not cheap.
Well,
But you get what you pay for
I was
sometimes.
just going to say that. That's it. Let me talk about the top here. Okay. I thought this was a convertible top, you know, from the factory like this, but it's not a convertible top.
No, that's just a plug or whatever you want to call it that they put in. This car and other cars had the same thing. It's got an interior headliner in it also.
Yeah. Portage did that also?
Yeah.
They did the whole thing?
Yeah.
Boy, what a nice job. What a nice job. This is a good looking car.
And the dash in the car is from a 50 Ford. Just a 50 Ford, and I had to narrow it 20 inches to get it to fit.
You guys are amazing, you know, that, how you guys do that, huh? You had to narrow it, how far?
10 inches aside, 20 inches.
20 inches.
And then I welded it back together.
And then it fit right in there. Huh?
We made it fit, yeah.
God, that's
So that's not the stock Anglia dash.
Yeah. How do you guys do that? I don't know. I see these guys do that. It's just like amazes me. And I don't know. How, it doesn't, you know, I think that someone doing that would squeak or would, you know, make noises or nothing like that. It's pretty good.
I don't know. It bolted up pretty good.
There's a lot of work into that.
Yeah. Everything's a lot of work.
Sure.
Everything.
Sure. You got to know what you draw. When you do something like that, do you draw it out first or what? How do you do it?
No, I just did some measuring and visualizing, and they actually made an instrument pod that would fit a 50 Ford dash like that. So I wanted a Ford dash, so I could just put all the instruments are in one pod.
I see that. Nice and clean. You drive?
Kind of made it compact.
You drive her?
Yeah, I would. It's like the other cars. I don't drive them enough, but it's a small car too. So, but it rides nice because it's got coilovers, and it's a respectable car.
You seem like the type of guy who likes to build them, and you know, like some guys like to drive them. Okay, I'm a guy who like to drive them. I kind of got into doing my Firebird, but then building them is like your passion, huh? That's what it's all about.
At times, not always.
Well, when you were younger, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you get older, the motivation
Sure.
goes away a little bit.
Sure, I understand that. Yeah, there's a lot of guys into building, a lot of guys into driving, and a lot of guys into...
This has got a Holley 4-barrel on it, just a 350 crate motor from GM, ZZ4 motor. It's got a 350 turbo transmission on it. Had that transmission and other ones I have done by Gearstar in Akron. And it's all original sheet metal except for the rear fenders. Those are fiberglass because they weren't wide enough for the large size tires I have in the back. Rear end had to be cut down to a certain length so that everything would fit underneath.
This isn't a very big car though, is it?
No, very small.
Yeah.
Very small.
Very small. And my buddy had one of these, and he was always working on it. Built it up, blower out the top and everything. And then he bought a Thames too. You know what the Thames is?
Thames is a panel truck.
All right, Ford.
And those are interesting vehicles too.
It's smaller than this, I think.
Yeah. But when you put a blower on these cars or any kind of injection out through the hood, you can't use this stock hood because it folds in the middle.
Oh, it's a two-piece hood.
Yeah. So they usually put a fiberglass front end on some of those cars.
Very nice.
All
Very
new
nice.
glass. I mean, everything's brand new on it.
I've seen a couple of these around town, though, the Anglias. Not many. Another oddball car.
Another odd car.
You got it. Here we go. This is a 1969 Camaro 302
Z28.
Z28. This is a beauty. I love it. This is a same thing as my 69 Firebird, basically. And this is a one-year model too, right?
Yes, to a point, yeah.
To the point, yeah, because they did some...
First generation was 67, 68, 69, but
right.
each year was a little bit different
Right.
as far as body panels.
Right, I think mine was like 4 inches longer, 2 inches wider, the 69 Firebird. I'm sure they did something with this too. It's pretty similar.
Yeah.
But this is nice. How long have you had this?
Bought this car in 1994, and it just drove it as is for quite a while. I started to restore it in 2009, finished it in 2011.
Original color?
Original color, everything on the car is totally original. It has the born with motor, transmission, and rear end in it, which are all numbered, and the numbers match according to the VIN. So it's a pretty accurate car. It's hard to find them anymore, or even when I bought this, with the original motor on it.
Right.
The original motor, transmission, rear end has all been rebuilt. And it was total body off the frame.
And what'd you get?
Restoration, even though it's got a front subframe, which they don't have a full frame, but all new suspension parts, everything was redone. New wiring harnesses.
Where'd you pick this up at?
This came out of the Plain Dealer out of Cleveland back in '94. Went and looked at it, and it seemed like a pretty good deal.
What was the good deal? How much?
When I bought it, it was $11,500,
Jeez.
which, since it's all original and the numbers match, considerably more now.
Sure. This is the year they have them, the Camaros, the 69s. These are the ones they have, and this is a nice one. Beautiful. Parchment interior.
Yes.
What was that, 4-speed?
They all came with 4-speeds in '69.
Okay.
And it was painted here, did all the paint work, did all the restoration work. The seats were recovered by a place in Alliance.
That's just that's the standard interior, right? I think
Correct.
Someone come out with
It's not the deluxe, it's a
Okay.
standard.
Okay.
And it's a pretty original, date correct car.
What color is this, you know?
It's just called Burgundy.
Just burgundy?
And it
Okay.
wasn't a
Like
very
this?
popular color that year. I think only 2% of the cars were this color, which I didn't have no choice because I had to make it the same color it's on the trim plate
Right.
to keep it all original.
Sure.
It's worth more. This car is worth more money original than it is modified.
Modified, right. How about And you're talking numbers matching. How much do you think that takes the price up, brings the price up?
A whole lot.
A whole lot? So
Oh.
purist, the purist.
The purist is going to pay for the car. I think the car is worth over 100 now.
Ooh, that much?
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
According to recent trends, just by watching auctions and seeing what stuff goes for, like on Bring a Trailer and that.
Right,
The better cars will always bring more money,
sure.
but the car's spot on.
For some people, that's what they look for, the numbers
Yeah.
matching, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. To the purists, it's they'd be willing to step up.
A nice hood on that too, is that's that?
That's a stock hood.
That's a stock hood, okay.
Although most 69s came with a flat hood,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but
that's
every
gonna-
one you see today has a domed hood.
That's what that is, the domed hood.
Cow hood,
Is
yeah.
that open in the back?
Yeah, it's got a
It's,
flapper
flows
assembly in there that
Okay.
lets fresh air in when you accelerate the car, like floor it.
How's she move for a 302?
It moves pretty good because it's got 410 rear end in it, gears, which isn't good on the gas mileage, but it accelerates pretty good.
So how many horsepower are you pushing out of this 302?
Well, they claim it's only 290, but
That's what they claim.
it had more than that, and they had to meet requirements for Trans Am racing back in the 60s.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
yeah.
why the 302 is the upper. I think 305 was the upper limit, so they made them a 302.
The rally wheels on it, everything. Any special options on this baby?
No, not really.
No, they didn't come with air, right?
You couldn't get air on a solid lifter motor, 6970.
Power windows or anything?
No
Nothing,
power
nothing.
windows.
Just a big-
Pretty big. No power steering, which is not good.
Yeah, no power steering either.
No power steering.
You got disc brakes though.
It's got disc brakes because that was part of the package.
I'm surprised it doesn't have power steering.
Yeah. Wished it would have, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
So
She's a sweetie. She's a goodie. Does your wife like this one?
she likes this one.
Okay.
She likes this
You
one.
don't have to cover this one then.
Yeah, she likes this one.
I like it too. That's a good one. White interior. I love it. The red with the burgundy with the white interior. The white interior just makes it pop. Yeah, makes it really show.
But this was restored by me right here where we are today.
How much time you got into this thing?
You know, I never keep track of the time because
Oh yeah,
I don't really want to know.
really.
Because when you go to sell a car, it's hard to get any labor out of what you put into it.
Yeah, labor's pretty much gone. Yeah, a lot of guys.
You're
go,
doing it because you want to do it.
Sure, but yeah. A lot of guys go, oh, I got all this money into it and 1,000 hours labor. I said, oh, so you're done. You know, don't count the labor. Okay, now we're standing on the side of Mark's crown jewel here, a 1970 SS 454 Chevelle with cowl induction,
Correct.
right?
It's an LS6 car.
So this is the big boy.
This is.
This is what everybody wants.
It's true.
This is nice.
For the purists, yes.
For the purists, right. Everything's matching in it. Numbers,
It's the
engine.
born with motor, the born with transmission, and the born with rear end. And I have 4 build sheets that I found in the interior of the car. 3 were for my car, and 1 was for the car before mine on the assembly line,
How'd
which
that
was
happen?
which was an El Camino.
Yeah.
Well, they just stuck them in at random. Generally, the Chevelle lines, they put build sheets in the cars, but somehow the car before mine got mixed up and put in with it, which is okay.
Probably doesn't have a build sheet in it then.
No,
No, because you got it.
but it was just a V8 El Camino with air conditioning. It was nothing special.
So where do they usually hide those? Under the back seat?
I found one under the back seat, on the vertical part of the seat, in the springs. Found one under the carpet on the passenger side and one in the door panel on the driver's side.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a biggie for some people to have that.
That's worth a lot of money.
Sure it is. Sure.
Because these cars are you cannot verify them through the serial number. So in other words, there's a lot of fake LS6s out there.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But this one I can prove it's the real deal, which means everything.
And we're talking, what color is this one?
It's forest green.
Forest green with a dark green
Dark
interior.
green interior.
Very nice. Very nice.
8-track tape player that works.
I remember those. I had one in my car. You got tilt steering wheel in there too, huh?
Tilt wheel, no power steering because you couldn't get power steering. Power disc brakes.
They were just made for speed, huh?
Completely restored by me. Everything's been updated, replaced, suspension and that.
Frame off?
No, it wasn't a frame off. Body's never been off the frame on this.
How about the seats? Are those all redone too?
Seats are all redone. Headliner's been redone. Door panels are original to the car.
You notice I'm not standing close to the car here.
And it's
The driver?
as much as the other ones. Not enough.
This one probably moves pretty good.
It uses
huh?
a lot of gas, and you got to run on my Z28 and on this. You have to run good gas, which I run 33% Cam 2
Oh, yikes.
with premium.
What's that go for a gallon now?
Last time I bought it was $9 a gallon, but somebody told me recently it was like $12.
Okay, I thought it was about 9 last I heard, yeah.
So expensive, but it's 110 octane. So
How's the fit and trim on these cars? Pretty good? I was looking at it here.
not real good.
That's you're talking back in the 70s now.
They didn't put much priority back then on fit and finish like they do today.
Yeah. It's not bad though. It looks good. Looks good. Nothing, anything special like any special options? You got the cowl induction in here and the big engine, SS. Anything? How about the interior? Anything special?
Nothing really special, except it was an expensive car for its time. It was a $4,800 Chevelle, which was a lot back in '70.
Sure.
It's got a console.
Mark, I understand that the rock crusher transmission, I don't really understand it, but a lot of people out there, we've talked to numerous guys that had rock crusher transmissions in their cars. What is it?
Well, the rock crusher was a beefed up transmission behind the high horsepower engines, and instead of having helical gears in them, they have straight cut gears, which made them a lot stronger, but they were also noisier. And this thing sounds pretty wild in first and second gear. But it was a stronger transmission.
What kind of shifters does this come in?
That's a Muncie
The
shifter.
Muncie? I was going to say, I thought it was a Muncie.
The Camaro Z28s came with Hearst,
Okay.
and these are Muncie, and they don't shift as good.
No?
No.
Yeah, that was the big one, the Muncie back then.
Yeah, a lot of guys put Hearst in instead of Muncie,
Right.
but it's not original to the car. I have to keep this one pretty much dead nuts original.
Was that in there when you got it, the Muncie?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
And you had this how many years now?
38.
38 years.
38 years. Probably be the last car I would sell.
How did it look when you took it all down? Pretty good?
Luckily, the guy that was selling it, was going to restore it. This was back in '87. He bought all new parts from GM. So he had new front fenders, even though the old ones weren't bad. He had all the emblems, wheel trim rings. He had everything. And he was asking $10,000 for the car, including the parts, but people were not wanting the parts, which I didn't understand.
Yeah.
They only wanted to give him $7,500 for the car, so I bought the whole thing for $10,000. And it was the deal of a lifetime for
Yeah,
me.
really? Yeah. 35 years later.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, she's a beauty. I love the cowl induction hood on that too. That was an option, wasn't it? Or did they all come with
Yeah,
that?
that was an option. It was an option.
So how does that work now? I see it's open.
Well, it's open now because there's no vacuum. When you have the motor running and it's just running normally, you have vacuum in the motor, which closes that. But then when you tramp on it, floor it, then the motor goes to zero vacuum, and that opens.
It sucks air.
It sucks air in, and that's why it's open now, because there's no vacuum at all on the motor. So that's correct the way it is right there.
All right, okay. Yeah, I don't see many with the cowl induction on it, but when I do, I say, oh, that's neat. It's a good option. I don't think did all this SS come with it?
No, there were some SSs that didn't have the cowl hood.
That was
Or they didn't have the opening,
right.
the flapper.
That was an option then.
Yes.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Is that a steel hood or a glass hood?
Steel hood.
It's a steel hood?
Steel hood.
Okay.
Steel hood. And
That looks pretty similar to the Camaro we just did with the cowl without this on it.
it does.
Coming back, yeah.
They discovered there was a low pressure area back by the windshield on the hoods, and they could draw air in from that. So. And this car is supposed to have a white vinyl top on it. And it was on there when I got the car, but I was not putting it back on. It wasn't desirable looking at all.
That's two cars you did that to.
Yeah, both white.
You think
both white.
Would that hurt your value of it now, without the top?
Slightly, but considering I got paperwork for the car, and it's born with numbers matching drivetrain, I don't think it would hurt it hard at all.
All right, looks good like this. Looks good like this. All right, Mark, this is, we saved the best for last here. Number 10, 1970 SS 454 Chevelle with cowl induction and a kick-ass car, huh?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. How fast have you had it before we got here?
Oh, 80, 90 mile an hour.
Comfortable?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not like the modern cars.
Right, oh, sure. What's top speed in this, you know?
That I don't know. I don't know.
They were made for a racetrack, though.
Yeah, a lot of these cars didn't survive
Yeah,
with the original components because people drag raced.
and they beat them up.
Blew them up. Got warranty motors, stuff like that. So luckily, this one survived intact.
Hey, Mark, thank you very much for showing us your collection. Heck of a collection.
Thank you.
This was fun. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And this is what we're going to be doing now on Street Scene. It's going to be Street Scene Collections. And this is our #1 collection here.